Because look, there are three spots of Pablo Escobar. The Memorial Park, that is where we're going now. Then is the jail that he built for himself.
Yep.
Right?
Interested in that.
And the cemetery where he is, I mean the grave, or the house where he died. So what is my recommendation? To go to the cemetery is very far away, it's in the corner of the south of the city. We're gonna take from the jail to the cemetery about 1 hour or probably a little bit more, right? And to go to the grave, that is a normal grave, it's nothing like wow, that says Pablo Escobar. And then we're going from the jail to the Community 13, from the cemetery to Community 13, another 1 hour 20, 1 hour 30. So I think the best thing here, I always recommend to the people in this tour, is let's go to the Memorial Park, let's go to the jail that he built for himself, that is also in the corner of the city in the mountains. And then after the jail, we can cross the city and go to Community 13.
Yeah.
Cool?
That works for me.
Okay.
I'll let those two decide though.
But also I'm gonna tell you everything about related with Medellin, general culture, Colombia, and also we're gonna talk about Pablo Escobar.
But we don't talk about Pablo outside of this, from what I understand.
No, we can talk about.
Well, not you. Here is okay, but like to the locals, you don't bring up Pablo.
That's some people, man. I have been with some people that they say, we were with a guy, and the guy says, don't mention the name with P. And everybody was like, what? And the guy, don't mention the name with P. Pablo? Don't. And I was like, for real, man, that's stupid because Pablo is part of Colombia, even believe it or no, you want it or no, Pablo is part of the culture. Make $60 million per day.
The white one?
No, this one in the front, buddy. This one.
Oh, okay.
This one. The building was just right here to the right?
Okay, so
The building was right here. What happened? When the tourists began to come to Colombia, too many tourists were here coming to this building to take pictures about one empty building when everybody was like, okay. This was the situation. For many years, Pablo first was a smuggler.
On the south side of the wall is a timeline of 208 violent events associated with Pablo and narcoterrorism. Each part of the memorial is listed with the location, date, and type of event. Some of the memorials also have the name of the victim and a motivational quote on it. Includes everything from bombings to murder. Let's take a look and honor the memorials of the fallen. The harshness and pain of each death are undeniable. We remind those who are not here. My voice shakes, but never my morals. Justice, like freedom and life, we have to conquer it every day. The fight for these ideals never ends. On the north side of the wall is called the Path of Heroes. The wall contains 46,612 holes.
You know what is a hole? Means one victim, one person. And look at this.
Yeah.
About 46,000 victims. It's really hard to say one exactly number because of the example that I just told you.
Yeah.
But it's about 46,000 or more victims of the bomb. Pablo killed all these people.
Yeah.
Wow. So how many bombs were there? 160 bombs.
In a neighborhood in Cali.
Yeah. That's so crazy. It just keeps going and going. You cool with this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna. So he told the guy, when you go on the plane, you need to press this button. You're gonna record a conversation. But the conversation was not a conversation; it was a bomb.
It was.
So he killed the guy who was making his.
Yeah. So he killed the guy who made the bomb, and then he killed the guy who set off the bomb.
And he killed the 200 people that were on the plane.
He killed 200 people, and the guy that he wanted to kill was not even on the airplane.
It was not on the plane.
That's crazy.
He put a bomb in Bogotá. He was gonna kill the general of the police at that time, and he put a bomb of 500 kilos of TNT.
500 kilos of TNT.
Look up the hole. Look up the hole of the bomb. Right?
So there was a point that Escobar was setting off 6 bombs a day and people actually had to call every time. You'd have to call your family members that every time a bomb went off, because there were so many bombs going off that
Be worried if somebody, a friend of yours, had gone into
you just didn't know if your family was going to get hit by a bomb. It's crazy. Wow. You wonder how one man gets so powerful.
Bus station.
So he liked to bomb radio stations, bus stations, banks, pretty much anything that he didn't like, he just bombed. 1994 must be the end here. 1993. Wow. 6 bombs a day. It's insane. Sad. 6 bombs a day. Can you imagine just wondering if your family member is caught every day in a bomb?
Look at this.
Wow. And it just goes on. I thought that wall was essentially the entire thing, but it actually is a V.
Now it is time to head over to the prison that Pablo built for himself. One last look at the beautiful memorial dedicated to the victims lost in narco trafficking. One of the cool things about this tour is you also get to learn a little bit about the history of Medellin.
Los Mangos is 3 with the 16.
How much in America?
Man, in American US, one of these apartments in one about $5,000 per month.
$5,000 per month? Wow.
Normal.
Wow, really?
Yeah, man.
You only hear about like, oh, Colombia, it's cheap to live, cheap to live.
It's cheap to live.
5,000 is not cheap.
If you come and live here with American money,
the food is,
I mean,
but that rent is
if
not.
you have to get a job. There are some houses in the hills that are 10,000, 12,000, 15,000 US dollars per month.
Wow.
And the Big Valley a couple of years ago was considered the most expensive place to buy property in America, in South America. The most expensive place the most expensive square meter
Wow.
to buy property.
What was the name of that?
Llano Grande.
Llano Grande.
These are expensive.
Those are the 10 to 15,000 a
Those are
month.
these houses are like British, right?
Well, we could be in the country up here.
But this is the city.
Yeah, amazing. Best of both worlds. Look, horses.
We got horses out here.
That property used to be of Pablo Cartel of Medellin's property, where they used to put their expensive Harley Davidson, Rolls Royce, and things like that.
Oh wow.
So I'm sure that pretty soon a construction company is gonna build this property to build a condominium very big. Medellin is 1,500 meters over the sea level, right? Do you know meters?
Yep.
Okay, you?
3 feet in a meter, right?
Yeah, like 1,500, like 4,500 feet, right? And when we go into the top of the hill, we're gonna get about 2,500.
Oh, wow.
That is about 7,500 feet over the sea level.
So here we are, we're stopping at a little place in the jungle. It's pretty cool. He's getting us a snack. Are filming me. Hola! What do we got here?
I was gonna get some bocadillos, but there are no.
Bocadillos, no?
Let's take the next stop.
The next stop,
Gracias, mi amor.
yeah, that's something. Okay. Adios, mi amiga. Okay, we're gonna stop at the next one and get them.
I mean, this is Medellin, but we're going up to the hill, so you're gonna see. You're gonna see a lot of little rivers, different kind of trees. I hope to see some animals.
Jaguar?
There are, but it's kind of hard to see them.
They are elusive.
No move slow. Yeah, can you see the beans?
Yeah. Coffee plants. Number 3 coffee exporter in the world, right?
You want coffee or you want coke free?
Yeah.
La coca plant? Yeah, the guy that you.
What do you guys want? You want coffee or you want? Some people is sleepy. I say, guys, are you sleepy? Oh yeah.
What?
You want coffee or you want coke free? And they are like,
When you did Machu Picchu.
yes,
Yeah.
I drank also coca tea and
About cocaine sniffing Bolivia.
and look at the leaves of that tree.
Yeah.
Look at those leaves. That's another palm tree. That's a palm tree with just one leaf.
Yeah.
The jail that Pablo built for himself. Let's go.
Okay.
Hey man, we're going up like a 10 minutes going to the top of the hill.
This is the jail. We're on the way to the jail that Pablo built for himself. And this was part of an arrangement from what I understand, so he didn't want to get extradited to the United States and end up like El Chapo.
The money that El Chapo had in 2015 was not comparable with the money that Pablo had in 1993 when he died. Pablo was so much richer than in Chapo in 1993 than in Chapo in 2016.
I can't believe El Chapo didn't go like Pablo, though. I mean, those guys, you're better off dead than spending the rest of your life in a high maximum security prison. But, you know, I always thought El Chapo would have went out like Pablo, but...
Look at the heat that the streets.
When I was looking for tours, one tour we could go on said that we could pay extra and meet some family members.
Ah, yes.
I heard the jail was pretty much a bunch of prostitutes in there and just him doing whatever he wanted.
Yeah, and at that time, yes. Now they...
We've arrived at the prison, or at least what is left of it. This is the parking lot of the prison and a few buildings by the main entrance. The parking lot actually used to be the main part of the prison. After Pablo died, people gained the courage to destroy the prison. They were looking for money, gold, diamonds, and anything of financial value. This was actually more of a luxury resort. There were no bars in this prison, and Pablo roamed freely around this area with even a waterfall. There is also a casino here. In fact, the rumor is that even Frank Sinatra performed for Pablo at this prison. In fact, one of the buildings that you will see here is a place where Pablo used to kill people. And this is the building, or at least it's the rumor that it's the building. Pablo would allegedly murder, chop up the bodies, and burn them in this building. Well, that was pretty intense to say the least. This picture here is what the prison used to look like before Pablo escaped and it was destroyed. Let's take a look at the rest of it now. This is one of the starts, or I don't know what it is exactly, but it's an entrance here. So I'm excited to see where Pablo Escobar built his own prison. Wow. This road leads to Pablo's helicopter pad, which you will see shortly. That's right, Pablo had his own helicopter pad. This is how he arrived at his own luxury private prison. Also down this road is one of Pablo's alleged escape routes.
From here, look. From here, that was part of the jail. Then over there was the soccer field was there.
All right, yeah.
This was part of the jail. This was where he had the casino. Of course, this decoration is new.
Yeah.
This is made by the elderly house. This is an elder house right now.
Yeah.
You guys want? Try. Maybe with corn. Want to try?
Sure. Oh yeah, same thing. Crazy, you're so close but so far away from the city.
Look.
This is a lookout tower?
At that time, these streets were not here. That was back in 1993.
Yeah.
But this was the way that they used to escape. Because
Let's take a look at Pablo's alleged escape route. Gives you an idea of what he went through, the journey that he had to make as the Colombian National Army was zeroing in on him. You can see a waterfall here. Even his escape route is beautiful. Crazy. So on July 22nd, 1992, the Colombian government decided to transfer Pablo to a more secure prison due to concerns about his continued criminal activities, including murder. Escobar managed to evade capture for a short period of time before being killed by the Colombian authorities in 1993. So now I'm heading back, and it is time to see Pablo's helipad. Another crazy story ahead. You don't want to miss this one. Here's a view of Pablo's helicopter pad from a distance and a few of the surrounding buildings. This building here was a VIP area for parties. Remember that it used to look different. And here is the infamous murder room. Okay, so now let's head down to the helicopter pad and see what it's like being Pablo Escobar arriving at his prison.
And
I just make it.
All right. On the way to Pablo's helicopter pad.
The first day that Pablo came to the jail, he came by helicopter, and the Minister of Justice by car.
Pablo came by helicopter, the Department of Justice came by car.
By mule. What is the Minister of Justice? Is coming in a mule, and Pablo is coming in the helicopter.
All right, 1 second, 1 second.
Oh, my friend. Man, look at this camera. Look.
What do you think? Does the helicopter pad look good on me?
Yeah.
Wow.
Perfect.
That's good.
Look.
Yeah.
Okay. Pablo, you should stand up here. Here with the vernacular. Look at. You see a line? You see a line here?
So this is Pablo's helipad. I want to claim it as my own, but I don't think that's going to happen. Not until I get 60 billion a day. Or 50 million. 60 million, I'm sorry. Nowadays, it's probably 100. It's amazing, isn't it? All right, I'm gonna hold up the tour again. So that was amazing. It's not every day you get to see Pablo's helipad. So, all right, one last look here.
One of the interesting things about the prison tour, if you end up speaking with a few different people, is you'll notice that there are different rumors on Pablo's alleged escape from the prison. For example, if you read a lot of internet articles, they'll say that he escaped through a tunnel. And why would Pablo need to escape through a tunnel of his own luxury 5-star prison resort when he had a soccer field, jacuzzi, prostitutes? The army and the police were not allowed to enter the certain perimeter outside the prison. So I believe that he escaped by walking out. But to each his own. Leave it in the comments how you think that Pablo escaped from prison and what you know.
Wow. Something else. Just gives you the vibes of what it would feel like to live in the prison with the casino, the strippers, the hookers, and a nightclub.